Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am cash stuffing $850. So let's get started. First, I'll start with my wallet. And I switched out my wallet to this little like card holder because my purse is small. And so that bigger wallet wouldn't fit my purse. So I'm just using this for now. So for today, I'm gonna put $40 in my wallet. I already took out the coins and everything and my receipts. I do have $10 here, and I'm just gonna roll this over. This 10 is like terrible, so I want to spend that, but I'm gonna put 40 in here. So now I have $50. And then I'll put the other 40 in my overflow binder. Since I stuffed for 2 weeks, this will be for next week. Next, I'm going to stuff for Mini Monday, and I'm going to do $60. So I'm going to do that with 2 tens, 4 fives, and then 21s. I already counted all my 20s. So then we have 20 of ones, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, and 60. So that's correct. Next, for my savings Sunday, I'm going to stuff 120 in here. So I'm going to do 150, 120, 2 tens, 3 fives, and then 15 ones. So then we have 50, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100, 5, and then 15. That's 120. Next, I'm going to go to my at the mall, and I'm going to stuff 60 in here. And so how I did that was I did 2 tens, and then 6 fives, and then 10 ones. So we have 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 plus 10, that's 60. Next, I'm going to my savings binder. And first, I'm going to go back to documents, which I need $60 to pay for my nursing license. So I'm going to put 30 in here. This is due at the end of February, which I completely forgot about. So now I'm stuffing it. So this has 20, 40, 50, and 60, which I'll probably take this back to the bank during my unstuffing and just pay online. Next, I'll go back to rainy day. So this was fully funded, but then I decided to buy myself a MacBook because I had a really old like Windows computer and it was just terrible. I was like, I can't do this. Because I used to have a MacBook when I was in college, but I was like, oh, I don't really need that anymore. But I've been using my laptop a lot. And so I was like, I'll just splurge and buy that. So I took 1,500 out of my rainy day fund. So I'm gonna stuff this to get this back up to 2,500. So I still have 1,000 in the bank, and then I'm gonna put 60 in here today. And then I do have this tracker, which was a freebie from Missy Money, and each one of the icons is 30, so that's why I'm doing 60. And I did that with 320s. And let me fill this in. I'll do like a pink red maybe. So now this has 1,000 in the bank, 20, 40, and 60. And then I'm going back. And then I'm going back to my sister's wedding, and I'm going to do 150 in here. So we have 25, 50, 75, 100, 25, and 50. And I realized I need to start like bumping this up because the wedding is in June. And I don't know, I'm getting kind of nervous that I'm not going to have enough money. So yeah, I want to bump that up. So I'm going to put $150 in here. So now we have 90 in the bank and then 200 in the envelope. And that is it for this binder. And then for my high priority, I'm going to go back to transportation and put 20 in here. So now this has 100, 20, 30, 35. So 135. And that is it for this binder. Next, for my short term, I'm going to go to beauty first because I do want to get my hair done, which I actually already scheduled the appointment and I'm getting it done in a few weeks. And it was like with the tip and everything, it'll be like 135, 140. So I already have 121 in here. So I just want to bump this up so that I have enough for that. So today I'm going to put 20 in here. So now this has 100, 20, 41, so 141. And then I'm going to go back to spending. This one I always like to just put a little bit of money into just whenever I want to buy some random stuff. There's actually some stuff I have in my cart, my Amazon cart that I want to buy. So I'll probably pull that from here. So I'm going to put 20 in here. So now this has 20, 40, 60, 61. And that is it for this binder. Next, for my Archie binder, I'm going to go to boarding, which this one I want to put a little bit of more money into here because I'll be going on a trip. My sister actually like booked a trip for us. Since I'm her maid of honor, it's like a little gift for me, which was really nice. So she booked the hotel and the flight and paid for that. So I just need money like to board Archie and then spending money. And we're going in March. So I'm just going to put a little bit more money into here for his boarding. So I'm going to put $60 in here today. And I also have to travel for work like in a few weeks, and I'm going to have to board him for that. So again, I already have 300, but I just want to make sure I have enough. So now we have 300 in the bank, 20, 40, 60. And the rest of this is going into my travel binder, which this binder is to save for my sister's bachelorette party in May. And I'm putting 170 in here also because, again, I just want to make sure I have enough money before the trip. So I'm kind of like focusing on these right now. So this should be 170. So we have 50, 70, 90, 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, and then 10 ones. So that's 170. It's going to be really fun to play this binder since I have so much money. And that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.